Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading, Beaver full moon predictions. We're going to be looking at the energy leading up to the full moon, during and after. These are going to be mostly short-term predictions unless it comes up as otherwise, but this is the energy that I'm getting. We have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is the white flower, pile 2 is this mauve off pink color, and pile 3 is the navy flower. I'm hearing to pick your pile specifically today, so if you need more time to see which pile you're drawn to, you can pause the video, come back when you're ready. Otherwise, I'm going to begin with pile 1. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. Beaver full moon predictions. You chose the white flower and I'm hearing right away white lotus. There's something about white lotus and also the goddess white Tara, if I'm correct. Okay, so keep that in mind. Some of you may have a connection to the goddess Tara. She also goes by green Tara also, if I'm saying it the right way around there. I will clarify in the comment section. Okay, let's take a look at the card that you have. You have self-reflection. Okay, the number 17 is significant, and although my readings are timeless, those of you that are watching this video at the time of me posting during this Beaver full moon, the 17th will be having the strongest energy for you, okay? 2 days after the full moon, depending on where you are around the world. There's something here where you're going to delve into your emotions. In some cases it's unexpectedly, but see how she is together, she's poised, she's not overwhelmed, even though she's gone deep into the water there, into this ocean. There's something that's calming, even though we could say the waves look a bit rogue. You know, is this a bit of a kind of misty, unknown type of weather, right, that's ahead? And you may be feeling during this Beaver full moon that you're not really fully sure of what's ahead, right? And you're trying to ground yourself. But as I say, there's this unexpected exploration in regards to going deeper into your emotions. And by doing that, it's leading you to stability and grounded. The card itself is self-reflection. So certainly many of you who chose this pile, you're going to use this time to reflect. I also hear plan, batten down the hatches, to gather resources together. So you could be looking at how to make something happen here. And it involves stabilizing, going deep, a bit deeper into your emotions in order to make this plan, this energy of planning, okay, ahead, to navigate through this misty weather, okay, so to speak. It's quite mysterious here, pile 1, okay, because something is being rewritten. The energy that I have for you coming up during this full moon is this mysterious, it's like your destiny is kind of being, how can I say, realigned, redirected. There's something about redirection, which is why this misty, you know, I'm being given that it doesn't have to be the literal sense, right? Though some of you may be experiencing misty weather during this full moon, but it's this energy of not being able to see like much further ahead. But it's meant to be that way. It's meant to be that way for now. Okay, let's get you some oracle cards. Those of you that know my readings, sometimes I will jump from one thing to the other. What needs to be said will come back to me, so don't worry about that. You won't miss any messages. Feeling a bit clumsy. Some of you may feel a bit clumsy during this super full moon. You may be trying to do many things at once, regards to planning and banding down the hatches, gathering resources, flowers. The Rider, yeah, there's good news coming to you during this beaver full moon. Some good news that's going to make you really happy. And no matter what's going on, the fact that you may not be able to see beyond this mist, right, so to speak, you're still going to have happiness and feel grounded and content. Okay? This news is coming in quickly and it's important. Look at that, the bear. It's important news that's going to connect to this redirecting of your destiny. This changing of your destiny. Yeah, see? We've got the letters. For some of you, this is to do with work. Some of you are hearing about work, a job opportunity, a lucrative opportunity, an opportunity that will put you ahead, raise you up, put you in a higher, stronger position with the bear being there, okay? Pivotal. It's going to be pivotal news that many of you are receiving regards to your job, career, finances, and stability, right? Which is why there's this energy at the beginning, this self-reflection. You may be in that period, right, where you've put yourself out there, you've put things in place to manifest, and you're in that waiting period, which can sometimes be overwhelming. The clouds being there, the clouds are parting. It's funny that we have this kind of cloudy energy and then the mistiness, okay? Some of you, as I say, it's not literal for all of you, but some of you it will be misty weather, cloudy weather when you receive this news, which it's going to seem so contrasting because you're not going to necessarily feel beforehand, oh, this great news is coming in. It's unexpected. And it's just going to lift you out of any anxiety and worry and concern about that. Okay, I'm going to get a few tea leaf cards for you today. Let's see what the tea leaf cards have to say. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Wow. Look, more flowers. And a diamond right in the middle. Yes, you're receiving this job offer, this financial opportunity, this opportunity that's going to bring you stability. And also, let's remember the planning energy that we had at the beginning of the reading, right? It's going to feel like you received gold. It's going to feel like you received diamonds. It's going to be worth the wait and worth its weight in gold. Golden opportunity is coming through. Now, these are predictions, but there is a time frame that I was given, okay, as I was preparing for the readings today. So this is occurring the next few days up towards the beaver full moon, up to 8 weeks after. The effects, what I'm picking up here, can happen up to 8 weeks after for many of you, okay? And keep in mind that 17th, that was coming through very strong for many of you in regards to this super full moon. Wow, the unicorn. That's so beautiful. I haven't had this card come out yet. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yes, this is what I'm seeing. This is what you're going to be doing with that self-reflection energy, right? Going inward, inner. That's what the beaver moon is all about. It's slowing that pace and realizing that this is the waiting period. It doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It's happening in the background and unfolding in the background. Let's get one more card. Broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Yes. Yep. So I see that for many of you here, Pile 1, you took some kind of risk, right? For many of you, I'm seeing that as already being done. And you're in that period of, you've took that risk, you're doing some inner work, inner self-reflection, planning, even though, as we've touched on, you don't see the full picture ahead yet, right? And there's this small amount of you that this hasn't happened yet. And it can be during this beaver full moon that you're going to decide, I'm done with that, I'm leaving. And as we see, romance or business, this is either or. Though for many of you, I have business, I have work, it's to do with career. This can also be educational choices, right? A sudden change. Actually, I'm not going to that school or that university or to this college. I'm going here. Right? And the cards, you've seen how beautiful the cards are. It's going to be one of the best things that you will do. It will be the best decision. And why? Because you are making that decision and you have tapped in to your inner self, into your soul, in using your intuition. This is not haphazard in that sense. Though the speed at which it shows up, this is what I'm seeing, will be unexpected, and this kind of mysterious energy, like, oh, I mean, I know I had intentions to manifest that. I put things into place. Yes, that's something that's inside of me that I want and desire, but as quickly as that, there's some kind of energy like this, as quickly as that. So I have some astrology cards here, okay, that have the houses on. So I just wanted to incorporate these today to see what house will be significant for you to have a look at, okay? I'm also getting more familiar with astrology and learning the houses, and I'm familiar with some things, but I just want to see what card you will have and what it will indicate you need to have a look at, and it will give you more information regards to this reading. Okay, so let's see. The 11th house, friendship and community. The 11th house represents your friendships and who you share your accomplishments with. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So for some of you, there is a message from this, like to continue to move in silence, I hear. Continue to move in silence. Share your good news, right? The flowers, diamond. Share your good news with those you trust. Pay attention to who you share your news with and how they react. All right? So that was your reading, Pile 1. I hope you enjoyed that today, and I will see you soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading, Beaver Full Moon Predictions. You chose the mauve flower, the off-pink flower. Let's take a look at your card. You have the Path, Waxing Crescent, 6, and the number 8. So right away, there is a connection here to that energy of the infinity, right? Infinity sign. There's something here that is being spiritually downloaded, and also spiritually connected, and a portal, right? We do associate 8 with the Lionsgate portal because this is giving me portal energy. So what I have here is that during this Beaver full moon, Pile 2, you're going to receive a lot of powerful downloads. And some of these downloads are going to involve predictions, okay? They're going to involve predictions, and the Path is telling me that you're going to be taking some kind of travel here, okay? Now, there's a few things about this travel. For some of you, this is astral travel, right? This is travel into another realm. There's energy of ritual, meditation of some kind, and it's going to open up your spiritual abilities, okay? They're going to increase during this Beaver full moon because there's something that's being shown to you. There is something that's going to be shown to you. Some type of vision, And this may also be showing up in a dream, okay? You're going to have a very powerful dream. This may be more than one. I hear for many of you up to 3, okay? Up to 3 very powerful dreams. And I mentioned, okay, that these are short-term predictions mostly I'm getting today. And there's up to this 8-week period. So there we have that 8. So 3 dreams, 3 paths traveling, astrally speaking, right? During the next 8 weeks. And it will be still this residual energy from this full beaver moon. Now, another thing about this path is some of you are actually taking a journey. This is in the physical reality, some type of trip. I have it short, it's not long, and again, taking place within the next 8 weeks, up to 8 weeks. And the place that you're going is going to have spiritual connection. When I'm looking at this card, I have energy of Sedona, some kind of vast energy. It doesn't have to be that you're going to Sedona, but that's what I'm getting. There's rough terrains in some cases. Rugged, that's it, rugged, okay, mountainous. Valleys, as I say, vast. And it's also vast when you look inside this portal here, okay? I do have energy of Alice in Wonderland, Alice through the looking glass. There's some connection coming through there. Some kind of, I hear endearment, wonderment, like to do with Alice in Wonderland. Maybe this was a favorite story of yours, or you like the film. Maybe you like the merchandise, Alice in Wonderland. Something to do with that. Okay, let's see some oracle cards for you. Key, wow, beautiful. Yeah, scythe. Yeah. Yes, you're being gifted something here. You're being gifted something very powerful. This something is a key, okay? This something is a key to unlocking your potential, but also it's removing something here with the scythe. It's like you're receiving and removing simultaneously during this beaver full moon, okay? There's a very strong spiritual theme for you, pile 2, okay? This is not something that you're going to be blindsided by from what I'm seeing. Mesmerized, yes. Amazed, yes. But it's not something I'm seeing you being blindsided by, because you're already very much so connected. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's blessed energy here. Some of you may be receiving a blessing, okay? A blessing of some kind. This is in the physical reality for many of you, receiving a blessing from a particular person, a particular group of people. It's the best way I can describe it for some of you, it's this sense of approval, but it's not coming from a place of needing that approval or validation. Receiving a blessing. It's positive. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't want to overcomplicate the energy that I'm getting on that, because I'm just seeing that it's showing up in different ways for those of you that chose this pile. Fish, money, wealth, abundance, the coffin, and the clover. Wow, beautiful. Your luck is changing. Your luck is changing here, okay? And there's significance about that luck changing during this beaver full moon. There's major cutting off. There's major laying something to rest with the coffin being there. And you know what, pile 2? It's like finally. And I hear your spirit team, your spirit guides. It's like finally they see. Finally, they know the power, the potential is within them. It's been within them all along. And it's releasing this luck and fortune. Literally luck and fortune. You can't get any clearer with the fish and the clover being there. But a little deeper than that. The clover is that blessed energy and the fish is security, right? But there is that energy, as I'm saying, this luck and fortune, good luck and fortune. Some of you during this period, this beaver full moon, okay, there's an increase here, an increase of resources. And for some of you, this is where there is a bit of an unexpected energy. You're winning something, okay? You're winning something. Big, small, it will be different for each of you in the collective who that resonates for. However, the significance of it will be big for all of you. Right? See that? Because the value doesn't matter if it's $100, £100, wherever you are in the world, 100 pesos, whatever it is, right? It's the significance, because you're going to know this is a confirmation. You're going to be like, that is what I was looking for. That is speaking to me. There's miracle energy attached to it. Like, I always knew, but for it to actually show up like that, okay. So there's a lot, and it's all really positive. It's all really positive, and for many of you, okay, this is like supercharged. This is like a supercharged period for you. Some of you may be charging your crystals. I heard charging candles, so I don't know if some of you are doing like you could be providing candle service to a group of people as well, because there's just something very supercharged here about your power and your abilities and this beaver full moon, okay? So, and also one more thing about that, those of you that are doing some type of working, your healing, whatever that involves, not all of it will be to do with candle work necessarily, candle magic. You can know that whatever's coming out of that, you're going to get like a lot more than what you expected also. So if you thought, okay, I'm just thinking I want to cover this amount, or bring me one opportunity, for example, you're going to end up with like 8, or there's going to be so much more from that because of this supercharged energy. Right, let's get you some tea leaf cards. Wow, the sun, happiness and well-being. I mean, you can't get much more supercharged than that. The moon, of course, that is a supercharged energy, but the sun, you are a generator. You are a generator here. Some of you may have some strong fire sign energy, okay? You don't have to, but I'm just being told that right now, okay? Sun sign, fire sign energy. And I can tell you this, it doesn't matter that this is going to be a beaver moon in regards to the actual changing of the seasons, because for some reason, even though you are watching this, you may not be experiencing like the winter, so to speak. So let me just make that make sense for a second. So what I'm talking about here is like the physical, right? I'm saying that some of you will be experiencing this beaver full moon energy, but you're in a warmer climate, okay? You're not actually, it could still be the winter season, but it's warm. For some reason, I just have that, okay? And some of you, when I have this trip energy, it's going to be a warmer place. Even if you're leaving this, the wintry energy that's upon us, right? Depending on where we are in the world, of course. All right, I think I explained it. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Yeah. Yeah, because out of this is newness, right? You've had the scythe, you have the coffin. This is the past, this is over, that's done, that's cutting off, that's cutting loose the dead ends, right? So that you can have something new, so something new can come in, so you can receive. And the birthing of that, the conception of that will be happening where this beaver full moon is concerned. And it can be either or. It does not have to be I'm not getting one stronger energy or the other, that it's to do with an actual birth, it's to do with an actual enterprise. This can be a personal level, on a spiritual level, that you are just birthing a new cycle, right? Bird perched, waiting for news, package, letter. Oh, beautiful. And you know, those of you that are waiting for news, look at these cards. It's going to be really positive. And now I have confirmation. Some of you, you're going to get news of a pregnancy, news of a birth. There will be that actually happening. Family, friends, news of that. Okay, that's going to be really positive and really blessed, and a gift. Those of you that's not for, okay, it's not for everyone. As I say, this news that's coming, that you've been waiting for, it's coming in, and it's going to be really positive. And for some of you, it's connected to money as well, okay? Money, finances, stability. It's interesting because the beaver full moon has that energy of, you know, gathering resources, preparing, right? Being prepared. And pile 1 was about security, and I have a similar energy here. Okay, so these are some astrology cards. I've only picked a few out of the deck because these are the houses, and I just wanted to incorporate them in the reading so that you can have some indication of which house to pay attention to and get further details from, okay? I'm also learning more, and that's why I got these cards to assist me. So let's take a look and get you a house. The 6th house, health and well-being. The 6th house focuses on your physical and mental health as well as personal growth. What did I touch on? Personal, right? This could just be on that personal level. It also encourages you to reflect on your routine and prepare for the unexpected. Yes. Yes. And interesting, there's a clock on there. So something to do with timing, routine, and also perhaps working on your timing and timeline jumping. When we look at the card here, because, you know, jumping to another path, another timeline, through a portal, that could be significant. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile 2. I do hope you enjoyed the reading today, and I'll see you soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello pile 3, welcome to your reading, Beaver Full Moon Predictions. Let's take a look at your card. You chose the navy flower. And we have number 39, Beaver Moon Creation, okay? So I'm seeing that the energy here, you've been anticipating this full moon, many of you. I feel that there's been some kind of preparation put into this. Doesn't have to have been a lot, like months ahead or weeks ahead even. This could have been a day or two where you're going back to the drawing board. You've decided to go back to the drawing board during this Beaver full moon, right? So very much so, the Beaver full moon this really is for you, this timing I hear, okay? So what I have is that pile 3, whatever you've been debating about, and you see this person, she's facing forward, we can't see her, but she's sitting on this box. It's like you've been sitting on an idea, you've been sitting on a plan, you've been sitting on it. Like, when, okay? Am I prepared enough? These kinds of questions. And there's something that you're going to be not only creating during this Beaver full moon, but as I say, there's been this little bit of preparation for some of you, anticipating this, because there's something that you're putting in place that will have a long-lasting effect. There's something you're putting in place that will have a long-lasting effect. This could be the idea the idea, going back to the drawing board, so to speak. Let's get you some oracle cards. During this time, creating something, right? Starting a project, even though this is the time to wind down, right? To not necessarily be doing, but you have more of an action, creation and action orientated energy here during this beaver full moon. It's as though you're getting charged from the energy of this beaver full moon. It's not winding down for you, yes, because the ship, you're like, no, I want to go, I want to do something, I want to create. The snake, the tree, yeah. And also here, pile 3, there's something that you're considering letting go. I'm seeing that this is to do with where many of you have been kind of sat on that decision, right? Sat on the decision, sat on this idea. You're releasing that. I have the woman. This can be representing you. This could be to do with the releasing a woman, releasing a feminine energy. The whip, yeah. And the moon, wow. You have very strong energy, pile 3. You're very much so connected to the moon cycles, to the moon, a very strong intuition. I'm hearing that your intuition is correct. Now, what else is coming forward about this creation energy, action energy, right? And you sitting on a decision, sitting on your ideas. There's been outside influence that's contributed to that. And that's where this person comes in. We have the snake and the whip. Together, it's very clear. This is disharmony, this is gossip, this is repetitive attempts with the whip to try and block you, to try and block your intuition, to block you from your destiny, from moving forward. Your creation literally being blocked, creation and intuition. This is a very specific pile. I know this may not be for a lot of people, but there's a strong family energy as well of where this is coming from. Now let's get to what is really going to be happening, right? So we've seen this now. This is a bit of interference. It's not going to stop you. You're still going forward. And those of you that, I just saw the house card there, if you're sitting, she sat on a box, you could be thinking, I need to get out of somewhere, right? I need to move. I need to either get away from this person, this energy. This could be a living situation, or just rather, I need to just get away in general, right? With the boat being there. You are going to get it. So pack your stuff, right? Get ready. That is where the beaver full moon energy is, like that preparation energy is very, very significant. But it's going to happen quicker than what you anticipated. This is going to, because I have action energy, you're going to be ready, but it's like prepare a bit more. Pack the bags, pack the suitcase. Yes, see, it's going to be positive for you. It's going to be positive for you, and you're going to have what you need. Yeah, the coffin. I just have this energy of it's time to go, it's time to go. Yeah. Right. So let me summarize this up before we get some tea leaf cards, pile 3. You, during this beaver full moon, right, you are going to be doing a lot and creating a lot, right? You're going to be working on your vision, creating your vision, right? Back to that drawing board as I touched on at the beginning. And while you may not make the actual move, okay, within the next, I had a time period for the readings today, right, across all readings of up to 8 weeks. So that what you see in this reading and here, the residual effects, the residual energy can last for up to 8 weeks, right? It's quite a specific time frame, but it is soon. It's close. You're gonna make big changes. That it's going to have a big effect. What you're doing during this beaver full moon. And you're going to heal here. You're going to heal. Now, for many of you where it's this family situation, this feminine energy that's been trying to block you, for some it's a friend, a friendship energy, okay? You're going to be able to get rid of that. It's gonna end because the coffin is there. It's gonna end and the flowers are there. The flowers are taking over. The flowers are, you know, it's like the sun card. It's gonna be shining over what you might have thought, that's just not the ending that I wanted. I didn't want it to end like this, is what I'm hearing. Okay? But trusting yourself, your intuition, and knowing that you are tapped in and grounded will be key to navigating during this beaver full moon. Yeah, you know, when I look at this card, it's like she's talking to her, you know, I see this as a god, a goddess, a spirit guide, you know. So there's one more thing from that before I get some tea leaf cards, is that you can expect an important message, a very clear, special message just for you from your gods, okay, the deities. But particularly, it's like looking up at the sky. So whoever, whichever, right? It's someone that you look up to the sky when you're doing this. When you're talking, when you hear, there's something about that, the sky being significant. This could be a god of the sky, depending on which practice you have, etc. Okay? But I just know that's significant there. And of course the moon. The gods and goddesses associated with the moon. Ancestors. Goldfish. Ooh. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yes. See? That's the confirmation that you will have the means to be able to move, leave a particular lodge, housing situation, okay? And spiritual growth, it's both. It's both here with the tree there. The tree of life, the tree of wisdom, the moon representing intuition there. Oh, we got two. I'll take those. Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Wow, incredible. Double confirmation. Double confirmation. Yes. Things are going to clear up and be clearer for you here, spiritually speaking. You're going to see the spiritual, I hear the spiritual reasoning. There's going to be a revelation, a revealing to you about the spiritual reasoning for something. It doesn't have to connect to this situation I touched on here. This could be something else, okay? But you can expect, yes, with the moon being there, something is coming out and revealing itself to you. Dog, close up, pleasure with a close friend. There's that friend energy. Pleasure with a close friend. Someone possibly a bit too close for comfort. Because with the surrounding cards in the context, just, yeah. Look at that. Someone is not who they're saying they are. They're not a friend. okay? You will be able to navigate that though, as we've seen. You don't have to worry. It's not going to interfere for much longer. It may have also been something you were obligated to participate in, or, you know, you had to kind of perhaps keep something sweet here, right? Until there was a certain time. You had to keep someone happy for a certain time to be able to get by. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. Those of you that it's for, you will know, okay? These are astrology cards, some from an astrology deck that I have, because I'm wanting to learn more. And I wanted to incorporate them in today's reading. These are the houses. So what will this mean for you? We're going to pull a card, and it's going to indicate which house will be significant for you during the beaver full moon, okay? And you can go and take a look and get some more insight. So let's take a look at a house for you. The 4th house. Well, well, well. House, home and family. What have we been getting in this reading? This is very clear. So those of you that this pile is for, this is about family, home, right? And being able to be set free here. It doesn't have to have been a family home necessarily that you're still in, okay? It could be like family, all right? As we have the friend energy there, okay. The 4th house represents our home and place of safety and retreat, yes. So one message from that, well as the ones I just touched on there, you will have your safe place. And again, just looking back at the oracle card we have here for you, that's almost like where she is. That's her safe space. In her mind, when she looks up to the sky and she talks to her God, her deities, her spirit team, her spirit guides, and she's looking up. I'm seeing that as being your safe space. So you have that anyway. That can't ever be taken from you. Beautiful. That was your reading, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed that today, and I will see you soon for another one. Bye for now.